How long have you been a member of the choir?
Since the beginning, like 50 years ago.
It's a challenge. It's a challenge intellectually. It's very satisfying to sing. You can't hide behind a trombone or a tuba. You're out there and your part is as important as any other part. And the effect when it comes off is just wonderful.
I think with Renaissance music, perhaps in particular and more than any other type of choral music, it never feels like the work is finished. There's always a new way, and that doesn't mean that the performances suffer at all. It just means there are new ways to understand the musicality of what's happening, or a fresh take on the lyrics that the composer has chosen for that particular piece. So people come and stay for that.
We did a count recently and we had over 250 people who've sung with this choir since it began.
When you join this choir, and I can say that from watching recent people that have joined, they find friendship and they find a greater knowledge of that period. Yeah, just more satisfaction in every way, and they usually stay.
For the love of the music, for the family, for the people around you, and to feel like you're part of something bigger than yourself, to be part of the amazing history behind all this music, to be learning all the time about different harmonies and things like that.
Tenors and basses, top of page 6, basses and tenors. Go, ha, 3, 4, 1.
The audience is always of mixed people who have different preferences and different ideas, and so they were satisfied whatever kind of a person they were, because there are all these different things that appealed to them, and we had different moods for the music. Had madrigals and motets, they were different, you know, and that kind of thing. Well, the crowds increased as we went on showing things and putting things on.
You can't get that anywhere else, and so I really hope that that's what keeps making this choir an amazing thing to be a part of.
I'm in something of a curious position because probably 7 or 8 members of my family have sung in this choir at some time. So clearly there's something there, right? If you try to think in terms of the fact that we're all part of some kind of an evolution, and at various points humanity has created some wonderful things, and you can be a part of that.
Both you and we are lucky tonight. We are lucky because the second night audience is always so discerning, intelligent and appreciative, and sometimes throws paper money of $20 bills.
We certainly take what we do very seriously, but I haven't noticed that we take ourselves very seriously.
Things don't just last 50 years out of nowhere. To be performing in this series of incredible concerts, that is something that's so big and so special to be a part of. It's all been about the people throughout the entire time that the choir's been alive. It's been small, but that's because we've had people who are so passionate about the music and about coming together and creating together every year. It couldn't have lasted that long unless people really, really loved it and really enjoyed spending that time together. 50 years is a huge anniversary, and I hope that we have another 50 coming up.
For folks who've been in this choir for 10, 20, 30 years, they've all raised young families together. They know each other's kids. They've been to family weddings across the board. They know each other so well. This is as much their family as their own family of blood. What I hope it will be is everything that it is now, to continue to be a heart-centered place that is equally interested in the scholarship and the art of Renaissance music.
Why? Why have you stayed for 50 years?
There was no reason to leave.